At the Jets 49. Jackson once again wants to throw. Now he's going to take off. And he gets out of bounds. Robert Saleh wanted to delay a game. He won't get it. Jackson dancing in the pocket, and down he goes. Jermaine Johnson, the rookie, jumped on him from behind.
They fit well. 3rd and 18. Here come the Jets. Brissett is crunched.
Nickel package here for New York. Burrow is sacked. Inside the 5. Ian Eagle, Charles Davis, Evan Washburn, producer Mark Wolf, director Suzanne Smith, the rest of our crew. Burrow is sacked to start the 4th quarter. Sheldon Rankins.
3rd and 8. Trubisky looking left, under pressure. Penalty markers thrown as he goes down.
It's not perfect, but they do have some good pieces to the offense.
On 2nd and 9, he's going down at the 30-yard line. Jermaine Johnson.
It's plays like this when you're sitting here at 3rd and 18.
Under pressure. He shook off one tackler and then gets hit again inside the 20-yard line.
And Thompson, who's 11 and 19. Moving up nicely, grabbed by Franklin Myers and finished off by Quinnen Williams. It's a sack, the first by the Jets. 1st and 15. Good block by Gesicki, but they get rough around him. They lost the ball and picked up by Quinnen Williams, the big man to the 5. It's the Dolphins' first lost fumble all season. And now the Jets have it 1st and goal. Knocking it free. Carl Lawson and Quinnen Williams in there.
2nd and 15. On the fake, pressure coming. Rodgers hit, ball is loose, sitting on the ground. It's recovered by Aaron Jones. Pressure, Rodgers sacked again. Oh, the Jets are getting heavy pressure. Sheldon Rankins, the former Saint, comes in with a sack this time, the 2nd for New York.
Nice 2-man game there between Lawson and Rankins. Bakhtiari, the left tackle.
Packers 3 of 10 on 3rd down today. Rodgers to throw. Pressure, in trouble. He's dropped again. John Franklin Myers got home this time. But he sees the game like Richard Sherman. About as high praise you can get. Rodgers in trouble again. And he's sacked again by Quinnen Williams. What a beast. Number 95 for the Jets.
Standing around blocking no one. But look, he's working the center here. Myers, and then he thinks he's going to pass him off, and no one's there. And he just relentless to Rodgers.
Shotgun for Rippon. Rippon steps forward, and he's buried at the 29-yard line. The defense of Michael Carter. Jones to throw it. Steps up. Jones is dropped.
But he has 3 down back tendencies, and also can catch the ball.
Had a touchdown Monday night against Chicago. Trying to get out of it. Mac Jones will not. Wrapped up by John Franklin Myers against the Jets last season. They go empty. Jones taking a lot of time, and the Jets make him pay. Mac Jones. He's dumped at the 31. 2nd and 5. Jones. Protection holds up initially. Ball pops free. He got hit on the play, and New England jumps on it. Jacob Martin with the hit and the knockaway.
54 Martin. See as he pulls it back, knocks that one free.
How to beat this team. Jones trying to run, but he will come up short on the line of scrimmage.
Fullback off the field.
Allen. Fake. Allen loses the ball. He scoops it up, and the Jets get in there defensively. Allen didn't have any time to react. Alexander and Sherwood combined. Josh Allen feels like he hasn't had the football in 3 hours. And Allen is forced to eat it. The Jets get to the quarterback. Quinnen Williams having a Pro Bowl season.
He called Land Clark and said, get ready.
Yeah, 4th man in the booth. Allen nowhere to go. The Jets surround him. C.J. Mosley. 1st down for Buffalo. Fake it to Singletary. Allen tripped up. He could not get past Jermaine Johnson. 2nd catch of the day for Davis. 1:15 to go. Allen hit as he throws. The ball is free. Going back to get it, Ryan Bates. Bryce Huff.
The Jets And on 1st and 10, Jones, heavy pressure and brought down. John Franklin Myers and a couple others coming through. A loss of 7 on the play.
Trying to get in scoring position once again.
2nd down 8. Good block by Trent Brown, but from the other side they coming up the middle. It's Quinnen Williams. Jensen the nickel. Crumbling pocket. Sacked for a 3rd time. Coming through this time, Carl Lawson. 8 different receivers is what Mac Jones has hit. At the 1st and 10, they get by Justin. He's brought down in the middle. That's Clemens.
To pressure Mac Jones today.
3rd down, 10, hit again and sacked again. Huff. Bryce Huff coming in. After the punt, 1st and 10, Harris the block. Here comes the pressure. Franklin Myers has got him along with Lawson. Jets defense today, and they drive them back, losing 11.
Kevin, they've been rushing 4 most of the day. This time they decide to bring 6 and bring in 6 defenders.
Bears begin at the 25-yard line. Trevor Siemian was pretty good in that first half. He's going to get sacked to open the second by John Franklin Myers. Just rush only 4 and still get there with Bryce Huff. A bullet off of the edge for the sack.
It is on that play, and you cannot turn Bryce Huff free to your quarter.
Shotgun. Cousins, pocket collapsing. Cousins goes down against DJ Reed. Cousins in trouble. Cousins is dumped.
Coming in on Allen. Oh, they're going to get him. And sack number 1 of the day. They got him for a 2nd time. They sling him down.
Josh Allen uses his Superman.
It's 3rd and 12. And they got him again.
Lawrence with his first pass of the night, but won't get it off. The ball is now out.
Right here, Al, Tyler Shatley to left guard gets a bad responsibility. 1-on-1 on 3rd down against Quinnen Williams. There isn't a guard in the league that's going to win that battle.
But he didn't make it there. He made it in Seattle and is hoping to continue to make it here. He's going to take off and run, hit hard. Smith in trouble. He's sacked back at the 12-yard line.
Movement from Geno Smith and that burst and that closing speed.
31-yard line. Smith with time, but from behind, he's dragged out at the 41-yard line. Carl Lawson, his 7th sack of the season.
Almost looked like a playoff environment all day.
Slips out of the hand of Geno Smith, and he gets back to it.
Trying to find that rhythm here late in the first half on 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. He's sacked by a blitzing Quincy Williams.